Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the feeling of being judged. The feeling of being visually impaired, but also liking technology. And honestly, I think I don't know everything, but I have a good sense of different things on my phone and how to do them, and I think I'm doing pretty good. This evening, we'll just call it a local delivery service, okay, for supper this evening. I was having trouble with the app. I had emptied my cache. I had checked for system updates, checked for the current version of the app, and I had deleted the history from my browser. I had uninstalled and reinstalled the app after I had force stopped it. I had did everything I knew to get what I needed done. Basically, my debit card had expired and I needed to update it with the app for the service that I use. So, only a couple of things had changed. So, after an hour of trying, I called tech support for the first time. And it's supposed to be in accessibility, to help with accessibility with the app, for visual, for whatever the issue may be, to assist individuals to be able to utilize the app in an efficient manner. Great in theory. First thing they ask is, do I have someone else to help me? No, I don't need that. It's not saving the information and the changes that I've made. And here's what the issue is when I'm updating the information for my debit card. Immediately they start questioning me, saying that how could I possibly enter the information in an app when I can't see? Well, that's where TalkBack or VoiceOver or whatever you use for a screen reader. And honestly, I knew I'd have the correct information. So, they told me that I had to call the bank. Well, I called the bank. And I read the entire information, which, to be honest, I have all the numbers memorized. And I read them off to the banker. And they said I had all the information right. No issue with the card. I call customer service back. And at this point, they verbally tell me that I cannot do it because I'm visually impaired. Okay. So, there's a couple of things that I use. Be My Eyes. And I also, with my cellular provider, whom I have my phone service with, and this video is not sponsored in any way. I use Verizon, and I use an app called Tech Coach. Wonderful ability to share my screen, and that includes the camera. So, and I trust the individuals working with Tech Coach completely. So they verified, yes, I was reading the number correctly. I had all the information correct, was entering it into the app correctly, and they verified that I had done everything I needed to do. And they advised me to call the delivery service back. Okay, third phone call. And at this point, I had the person going through the same checklist, would not listen to me, would not believe me that I'd already emptied the cache, already checked for updates, went through the same thing all over again. And for them to be told that I must have someone to assist me with my phone. Honestly, I upload these videos. They may not be the best in lighting, and I know there's improvement needed, but I honestly think I'm doing pretty well. Make a long story short, 2.5 hours later, I'm in tears. App is still not working. Supper is not ordered. So I get determined and angry at that point. And yes, defensive. I am learning that maybe I am defensive. I resisted that when some people in my life started telling me that I was defensive, and that was wrong. Well, when people tell me I can't do things, when I'm trying to report a technical issue and get assistance, and I'm not listened to, I'm not heard. And that's honestly how I felt this evening. They weren't listening to the issues with the app or the web page. And my issue was verified by my cellular provider. So I eventually finally uninstall the app and reinstall the app 4 times. I'm finally logged back in. Finally made the changes that I need to make. But the app is still not functioning correctly. Still can't place an order, but at this point I don't need an order. And in the intervening time, I decided to call a local pizza place. Shout out to them, they were wonderful. I stated the debit card numbers over the phone, went through with flying colors. So I know the numbers, or it wouldn't have went through. So, the delivery service and other things in my life, maybe I've got a question for my viewers and anybody who listens to this video. Is there a difference between being assertive for what I know how to do and what I'm capable of, and being honest about that, and being defensive? Are they the same or different? I would love to hear your thoughts this evening. And at this point, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, I think. My husband just corrected me. It's 2:30 in the morning on a very early Wednesday morning. I'm tired, so forgive me. So I look forward to your feedback in the comment section. And I look forward to hearing if you have had any experience such as this, where you feel like you're being told you can't do anything because you're vision lost, whether it be a delivery service or whether it be anything else in your life. I would look forward to hearing if you've had any experience such as this. And also, is there a difference between being defensive and assertive? And how do I do that effectively without being off-putting or feeling guilty? I don't know why the guilt's there, but it is. But finally got my debit card information updated. Yay for me. There's still a problem with the app. It still doesn't function. But I've gave up for tonight. And maybe in the 4 phone calls, 1 to the bank, 1 to the phone company, the bank affirmed that there's not a problem on their end. My cellular provider assured me that I was doing everything correctly, because they can actually share my screen but not make changes. And they can verify and tell me whether I'm doing everything okay. I wish they could hear the feedback that I receive from the screen reader, but they can't. That would be amazing if they could hear what I hear. But thank you for listening to this rant/story time this evening. And again, I look forward to your comments in the comment section. And thank you all for listening to my videos and listening to my story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down in the comment section. And when you hit that notification bell, make sure to hit the word all so you can be notified of every time I upload a video. And I hope you are doing well and The affirmation and the theme for this month, perfect vision. Vision can be defined as 20/20, the ability to see, but it can also be defined as a vision, being able to think and look at the world and the next however many 300 and some odd days ahead of us in this year and the next decade. Looking through that with the power of imagination, wisdom, and the ability to look at the world in a different way. Set an intention each day to look at the world in a way that serves you best. I may do things differently, but we can have perfect vision in our thinking, in our imagination, and our view of the world through the power of imagination. So thank you for your time. And with the mystery of each and every day as we look forward to each day, set an intention. Even if you don't know the outcome. Mysteries, or what is unknowable at the time. Like, comment, and subscribe. And bless you for taking the time to listen. Thank you for your time. And I will look forward to the comments.